in real life, fellas, please don't be a Benji. Okay? Don't be a Benji. If that other man is crazy, that's how you.
All right, y'all, so welcome to another episode of Coco Convos. I'm Nikki Says YOLO.
And I'm Just Your Thoughts.
All right, so we had the privilege of interviewing Cory Hardrict during ABFF, and we spoke about his upcoming project, Divorce in the Black.
We got to see it.
We saw it. Let's get right into it.
Go ahead.
Okay, opening scene.
Well, hold on. Wait. Okay, can I say this about Tyler Perry?
Go ahead.
All right, so first and foremost, shout out to Tyler Perry because he keeps black actors working, okay? And that is one reason why I support Tyler Perry.
Cory said that he got paid the most for working for 3 weeks working on this film.
All right, so we're going to spoil this film for you. So if you have not seen Divorce in the Black, please go ahead and watch it and then come back and watch this review. Mm-hmm. And that being said, go ahead. You got anything else to say?
Yeah, and I do want to say that, I was looking forward to this film. Like, it was so hyped up. After speaking to Cory, the trailer, the promo tours they were doing, I was like, okay, I'm not a Tyler Perry fan. I don't really watch his stuff because I think it's so cheesy and it's so, like, stereotypical black cliche type of storytelling. But I was ready for this film. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All right, let's go. So, opening scene, they at the church.
Uh-huh.
What?
Well, hold on. Wait. Okay. Divorce in the Black, it stars Megan Good.
Megan Good. She plays Ava.
She's
a damsel in distress, and she wants to save her marriage from her husband, Dallas, played by Cory Hardrict.
Yes.
And Megan's mother's played by Jean. Mm-hmm. I forgot her real life name, but she got a little cute little dimples, but okay.
Yes.
Her dad is Clarence, her best friend is Rona, and her lover is Benji.
Yes.
The scene opens up with them at church. And I was like, oh, here we go, Lord, here we go. Here go another church scene. Definitely Tyler Perry.
That's his audience, though.
That's his audience.
But Tyler Perry's
audience. From the first scene, I was like, okay, I already know. I already know. Mm-hmm. So we kept watching or whatever. And then now, the preacher, Clarence. So the preacher is Ava's father.
Yes.
So he's preaching. It's a funeral going on. And then the part that kind of made me question, wanted to continue watching, is when they took the body out the coffin. That would not happen in real life.
Maybe. I don't know. If there's some extreme family out there that would be so pissed off and then just take the body out of the casket. But yeah, I agree with you. I don't think that wouldn't happen in real life.
Yeah,
so that was a little bit out there.
It was way too out there. I was like, this is not realistic.
Yes.
And his family, they're the Bertrand family. His mother was very stereotypical, heavyset lady, little on the ghetto side, the way how she spoke.
Was the ghetto black mama.
Ghetto black mama, that's okay.
With all boys and no daddy.
All boys. And speaking about that, so throughout the film, there were obviously some issues. There was some trauma, but the script didn't go into the trauma.
And this is my problem with this film, okay? Because it was very inconsistent. There's a lot that was there that I would have wished Tyler Perry could have explored, because there was a scene in which Dallas said that, she forced me to kill my daddy.
Something like that, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay, so let's hear about Dallas' story. Let's see why Dallas is the way he is. He would give little hints that, his brothers and his mom kind of forced him to be the way that he is,
Yeah. I'm thinking that there's going to be more details as to why, because he was drunk in that scene, and a drunken tongue speaks a sober mind.
Yes.
But throughout the entire movie, it was not even revisited. Like, up until this very moment, we have no idea why he said that his mom told him to kill his dad. But okay.
Yeah.
So my issue is that there was no foundation set for the Bertrand family. Like, the script didn't go into their past, go into their trauma.
No character development at all.
Yeah.
And with Cory's character, now, I must say this, like, Cory Hardrict, he really can act. He got some, like, I'm going to give him his props for that. He really did his thing with the role that he was given. However, there was nothing else to his character. He was mad the whole entire film.
The entire film, he was just mad the whole time.
Except for that one moment where he cried.
When he was drunk by the toilet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then after that, he
He was mad the whole time.
He was mad the whole film. Like, come on, like there was no layers.
Like
to
you
his
knew
character.
it was so predictable. Like when his outburst. Okay. Oh, wait. Should we do the pros or the cons? What you want to do first?
Let's go with the pros.
Okay, the pros list is kind of short. So okay, yeah. Now I love the pros about this film is that we were able to see Cory shine as a leading man.
Yes.
Up until this film, we just knew Cory as Tia's husband and Tia's ex-husband. That's about it. But this film definitely put him in a different light.
Cory like that.
I'm just keeping it 100. But we knew Cory as Tia's ex-husband. Now, another pro is that Tyler Perry is so smart that he put Megan Good and Cory Hardrict together in this film. So he used their names and their likeness to garner those views, baby.
Exactly. Two people that came from divorces.
I got one more pro. One more pro before we go into the cons.
Go ahead.
I did like the scene where Megan was in the back of the Benji's truck and she was kind of curled up and then the angle was like an aerial view.
Oh,
now
yeah.
the angle
That was
for
a nice shot.
There were some good angles.
That was actually the best, one of the best shots in that. It was a nice shot, over the top view of the truck and the fire.
And she's just laying down. I was like, that's actually pretty with the tree, the leaves hanging down. That was pretty cute.
Yeah.
All right, cons.
Oh, there was too many.
My list is so long.
Okay, one major con, right? Like the Bertrand family, like we've mentioned, there was no character, there was no development of their characters, and there was just like bullies, you know, just
the whole time,
just mean bullies the whole time, and they weren't even that convincing to me. So I don't think the acting was there. I think Tyler Perry was like, okay, one take and we good. Let's move on to the next shot, or the next scene, and it didn't necessarily land for me. Like for instance, when they went into the bar at the pool.
Oh, they're playing the pool. Yeah,
they're playing the pool.
Yeah.
Like, and then one of the brothers was talking to Dallas' wife, Megan's character Ava. You know, just really talking down to her. Like,
so Dallas should have checked him.
Dallas
should have checked his brothers.
He should have checked his brothers, and that's like unrealistic, especially when you have a fighting relationship with your brothers.
Yeah, so again, with the Bertrand family, there was no character development for the brothers or the mother. It was just inconsistent. It was kind of tone deaf in a sense. Like, there was no connection to their story and their character development. And I do want to say, too, that during the whole entire time, Dallas kept popping up. First of all, he was angry all the time, but he was angry, drinking all the time. And he kept like popping up and stalking Ava, Megan's character. So I'm like, did he even work? Like,
do he have a job? Do Dallas work?
I don't know. I don't know who Dallas is. I don't know his person. I mean, we know his personality, but who is he?
Look, well,
I
think this was just plainly put lazy writing.
First of all, so again, with the connection, I couldn't connect. And I actually kind of laughed. At some scenes, I was like, oh my God, Lord, I can't watch anymore. I was like this. I was like, I can't. The scene when they were in the restaurant. So there was a double date. So Ava had a double date with her best friend, Rona, and Rona's husband. And apparently, Ava came home from work, but she wanted to take a shower, get dressed for the date. And Dallas was ready to leave, but I guess Ava was taking too long. So he leaves her and goes to the restaurant without Ava. So they get to the restaurant. So Dallas gets to the restaurant.
Yeah, first. Well, he left her, and Dallas came to the restaurant to meet up with the friends.
And then the friend knows his personality. The friend knows he's always angry. So the friend's like, well, where's Ava? Oh, she was taking too long, so I left. I'm like, well, that happened in real life? I don't really know. But the part that really struck was when Ava walked in. And she sat down all nonchalant as if everything was fine. And then he started yelling in the restaurant. That would never happen in real life. Like, if he were to get up and start yelling, he would have been kicked out.
They would have kicked him out of the restaurant.
So he's yelling and he's all belligerent, and the people are just
scene.
Yeah, and the extras, well, the extras in the restaurant scene, they were just eating as if everything was normal.
Yeah.
Like in real life, people would have got up and said, "Yo, dude, what's wrong with you?" Or he would have been kicked out. So that part, I was like, okay.
The way they would have approached him and said, "Sir, you cannot like this, otherwise we're gonna have to."
Leave.
You out, you know, so
Right.
I mean, that wasn't. I don't know. It was very unrealistic.
Another disconnect for me was when Ava's mom was in a grocery store, and then he popped up at the grocery store.
I don't know.
Now, first of all, the part that had me cringe was when that scene, there was nobody in the grocery store. It was empty. All the aisles were, I was like, wait a minute, ain't nobody in the grocery store?
It was completely empty.
It was completely empty. So Jean, Ava's mom, is pushing the cart, then Dallas pops up out of nowhere. Oh,
out of nowhere.
I knew you was gonna be here. You always here around this time. And then it's quiet. And then there's a shot with a grocery worker fixing the shelves.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, there is somebody in the grocery store. So then Dallas and Jean, they start scuffling, or with the cart or whatever. And then, but the whole entire time, the grocery employee, she's standing there just stocking the shelves, not even knowing that something is happening. What I'm saying is, in real life, if that was happening in real life, she would have probably ran and said, oh my God, stop, or get out, or I'm gonna call the police. But she just stood there.
I mean, you see a younger man
beating up an older woman.
On an older woman. You're not just gonna stay there and just keep stocking up groceries into the shelves.
There are so many unrealistic scenes. What about the scene where Benji and Megan just finished doing the nasty, and then Dallas pops up, and then they get into a fight? And
look, Benji's character, that's a character I don't like at all. Benji is the king of all simps. Okay? First and foremost, you know how crazy his Dallas brothers are. They done whooped your ass before, right? Because they mentioned that. And now, Ava's dad is trying to hook up Benji with Ava, and he's all in for it. With the crazy ex-husband, with the crazy husband.
It just make no sense.
That's how you get in real life. Fellas, please don't be a Benji. Okay? Don't be a Benji. If that other man is crazy, that's how you. Okay, there are a lot of men in jail right now because of situations like
because
that.
Of the Benjis.
Because of the Benjis. Yeah, Benjis. I mean, he came in there, Captain Saver. I'm not going to say that.
She was not a Captain Saver.
No, he is the Captain Saver.
Yeah, but
and I didn't say because
she's not
no, she's not.
Okay, well, okay.
She's not, but he's a Captain Saver, you know what, but still, but he came to save her, right? And like that scene where they finally fought in the bed.
So Dallas, so Ava and Benji, they're in her room or whatever. This is after their divorce, after she divorced Dallas.
Yeah.
Okay. And then she goes downstairs, I guess, to make her coffee or whatever. And then guess who's in the kitchen downstairs? Which I already knew who was in the kitchen downstairs.
It was so predictable.
Dallas was downstairs in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. I called it. I called it.
That was like, come on, Tyler Perry. That was so predictable that he would do that, and then he went upstairs. So Dallas is walking ahead of Ava, going up the stairs, and now Benji is laying down in the bed upstairs. So they're walking upstairs, and I'm like, Ava, are you going to yell? I'm like, Ava, he's about to go upstairs and see your man in the bed. Are you going to say something? So the whole entire time, Ava's running behind Dallas, not saying anything. I'm like, he's about to beat your man. Give your man a warning. Yeah.
So when Dallas opens the door, and then she's like, oh, Benji. It's like, it's too late.
Yeah.
Like, you should have been, like, that would not happen in real life. So they get into a fight, get into a fight.
And Benji, that was the weakest chokehold I've ever seen.
Wait. It was like, and then Dallas, and then he was like,
he just. and then little old Megan, about 100-pound Megan, went and dragged Dallas out the house.
She dragged Dallas down the stairs.
While Benji, big old Benji with his big old muscle arms, right, just watch her just dragging him. He's just watching.
She's like, her little skinny self. And then she pulls Dallas downstairs in the front area. And then she's like, Benji, can you help me?
Yes, this wasn't. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was terrible. And the outfit. Speak about the outfit.
Oh my God, the outfits. Okay, so I'm guessing this took place in 2024. I'm guessing it took place in 2024. Why? And they're millennials. She's 37 years old. Millennials. But babe, first of all, Dallas haircut. Dallas had the perfect 70s looking fro with the sideburns. Perfect fro with the sideburns. Why? If they're in their late 30s, I don't see any late 30-year-old men rocking a perfect afro with sideburns.
She don't like his haircut and the sideburns.
It was just too 70s for me.
Yeah, I didn't find a problem with that. But I did find a problem with her dad's outfit.
With the overalls. And Benji wearing the little barn.
Benji's barn outfits with the cut off sleeves, trying to show the arms, like that
it was just, I'm like, wait, are we in 2004? Is Benji a millennial man? Because I don't see any Southern millennial men dressing like that. It was so Southern farm, typical cliche. I didn't like the outfits at all whatsoever. So, and then the music, the sound selection, like they were having a divorce party for Ava.
Yeah.
And they playing some like 70s music. And I'm like, if it's a divorce party, at least play some Mary J. Blige or play some Keisha Cole or something like.
Hold on now. To Tyler Perry's defense, is probably what he could have afforded.
He could afford the catalog. He could afford.
Tyler Perry did not pay anybody extra to read over the script. Okay. All right, he got the cheapest people in Hollywood to make his movie. All right, I mean that's what it looked like. He ain't trying to.
Well, he owns his own production.
He does, and everything is out of the pocket for him. So, however, I respect Tyler Perry for that, right? But look, like everything's out of his own pocket. He have his own studio. He can create and write his own film and do all of that. But come on, man, hire some writers.
It was like a rough draft that went straight to production.
Yeah, hire some writers. Let them proofread this, because there was a part in the movie where it completely got away from the story, where it went completely into Ava's background when she went to visit her family.
Oh yes.
And that was for like a good 30 minutes.
Oh wait, is that the scene where the girl was bigger than Ava? Remember there was a scene where they were going back in time and they're watching the video?
Yeah.
And we was like, that is not Ava. That is not Ava.
They were watching videos of the younger Ava running track, and that girl was like...
That girl was thickums.
She was thick. I'm like, hold on, Ava ain't never been that thick. She ain't never been that thick.
Okay.
Then they had her running scenes, She was looking good in those running outfits. Yeah, Megan was looking real good.
And they did it on purpose. It was so intentional. She's jogging, trying to clear her mind. She's jogging, clear her mind. And then there's a scene where she has on her little jogging legging tights and her little sports bra. And she was
looking good though.
And then the camera slowed down to show her body. Now her body is banging. Like Megan, she be doing her little Pilates or whatever. Mm-hmm. Her body is on point. Good. And the camera made sure to slow down. It was like,
yeah.
And she was like,
yeah. I ain't mad at the cameraman for that one.
I do want to say that. Okay, so again, Ava is the damsel in distress. Mm-hmm. And then she's like soft girl and no, I want to save my marriage. And Dallas, what do you want for dinner? And Dallas, no, Dallas, I want to work this out. Mm-hmm. And then after they signed the divorce papers, she became like this baddie bitch overnight. Like, yeah I'm talking to you, Dallas. What? My mom ain't raised no fool. What?
It didn't make no sense.
She just like switched like.
It's just a complete 180. Turn,
complete
right?
180.
And it didn't make no sense at all from the damsel in distress to this bad bitch type woman,
It was just not. There was no connection for me whatsoever. Mm-hmm. Do you think Tia watched it?
Of course. Yeah, Tia was watching it because her son was like, I want to see Daddy.
Okay, I wonder what her.
Why would she not watch it? Of course, go watch it. She probably watching it so she can talk shit.
No, so she can see the shit that's being spoken of. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure she's reading all the comments and all the reviews and stuff.
But you know what? Like really, with all that being said, it wasn't a good movie.
It was not good.
It was not a good movie. However, still, like I said before, shout outs to Tyler Perry for at least giving these actors a chance, for giving Cory Hardrict a chance, because look, the role that he was given, he made the best out of it. Same with Megan, right? Her role, she made the best out of it. But you can tell that the direction, right, how the script was written, you can tell as far as like how the film was being laid out. I mean, it was just off in so many ways. The pacing wasn't right. The tone wasn't right.
So slow.
It was slow moments. Then it was moments where it literally made no sense. It were moments where you want to go deeper into this particular aspect of the story, but it just left you out of nowhere. Hanging. Yeah, exactly, because I wanted to know more about Dallas. about his background, about why he is the way he is. I wanted to know why he killed his daddy.
Oh, yes.
You know, and that was just a mention. I was confused for a lot part of this film because somehow, right, they're always an hour and a half away from the country to Atlanta, okay? Yeah. And Dallas is able to, he had a shortcut to get to everywhere. Like an hour and a half away, but Dallas is there in 5-10 minutes. Like, I want to know what back roads is Dallas taking?
Because they lived in the city in Atlanta.
Yeah.
But then it took place in the country. That was an hour and a half away. But
I don't know. I mean,
I was confused.
And that's one of the issues I had with the writing, with the script. It wasn't.
It was so predictable. We predicted every single scene.
Absolutely,
it was so
absolutely.
predictable.
So how many coconuts would you give this?
Oh, it's had to be one coconut.
One coconut. I agree. I agree. One coconut.
Oh, we agreed on the same coconut.
Yeah, I agree. One coconut. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, if you got more to say? No. Y'all, if you enjoyed this content, please make sure to support our page. We're working so hard. If you like it, please subscribe, please like, and please share and follow Two Coconut Heads.
Yes. Peace.